Hey guys, and welcome back to Rimworld. So, last episode we had a lot of Mechanoid trouble, mostly because we went in here and we ended up fighting three centipedes and a couple of Mechanoids as well. One dropped in somewhere around here on top of McBaconator, and the others were inside here. So, last episode you also said that the centipede went down here to these sandbags. I blame that on YouTube blindness. Because I swear I looked down here and I did not see this giant fat centipede. But it's there. Oh boy, is it there. So we still have that to deal with. So good things I forgot to turn these turrets off, huh? Something else that I wanted to do, and I had quickly observed this while I was starting up the episode, is I want to deconstruct this, and I want to mine out this, and deconstruct this wall. I didn't just put that over where there was because that would have got the conduit as well. The reason for that is somebody else pointed out, and I swear I checked this yesterday and it wasn't true, but it is true. This is a rec room. This entire valley counts as a rec room. Why? Because it's sealed off from the outside. These walls, it's mostly the fault of the embrasures because you don't normally have walls that you can shoot through. You have sandbags and that's about it, but sandbags can be crossed. They're not a wall, so they don't seal off areas. But because this area is sealed off from the rest of the outside, I won't go into the details of what counts as outside or not, but just take it for granted that because this is sealed in, it counts as a room. And I don't want it to count as a room. So we are actually going to kind of modify this area to be a Killbox, but it's going to be a Killbox of my own design, one that isn't abusing the AI too much. It will use some stuff to slow some guys down, and it will use lots of nice turrets, but it's not going to totally abuse the AI with pathfinding nonsense and so on. So there you go. Something I would like to do is come to the manager as well, because I want to create armor vests. No, that's not, we want available, not current. I would like to make armor vests, and if we can always make sure there's one in the stockpiles, please. Restrict it to the highest skilled colonists and a minimum of 8. And just do that forever, thanks. Yeah. So that will ensure there is one spare armor vest at all times and one for everyone else, because they're going to try and wear them. And once it gets to that point, I'm going to stop them from wearing them, and I am going to sort people's, outfits out. I'm going to stop using anything that's here and put together a proper outfit for each task. The reason is because I want people not to wear armor vests when they're working, and I want people to not carry around weapons when they're working, hopefully get them to carry around the appropriate tools for their primary job. And then when there's combat, I'll change them all to a combat outfit, and that will make them go and grab whatever gun is appropriate, you know? So I will do that one off camera though, because it's a lot of menus and things like that. But I think our focus will be this guy. He is a pain. Oh, something else we have to worry about too is as our wealth ramps up, our weaponry is kind of lagging behind because we haven't really had the success we have wanted in terms of loot drops from enemies. We've got a bunch of primitive things. The best things we got is grenades, really. But, for example, the best weapon we have is a normal survival rifle. Belgabor and Curie are running around with a awful and poor shotgun. So, something I want to do here is I want to create a couple of shotguns. And I also want to create a sniper rifle to replace the survival rifle. And we're going to allow the skill of 8 or more to create it. we're not going to use the manager to do that because we want a limited stock, rather than to try and automate it. So there we go. And if the pump shotguns and the sniper rifle that come out of that are terrible, then we'll just have to replace them with something better. How much steel do we have, by the way? 850. It's not enough for all the things I want to make, so we're going to have to find another source of steel hanging about. I'm sure we can do that, though. It might mean some trips outside the walls, like to out here, but that's fine. Okay, let's get moving. What are you up to? You're digging granite. No, you're not. I'm going to draft you because I want to see if we can't tease this centipede. It's going to try and get us with its incendiary cannon. And centipedes are actually pretty good shots, despite them being kind of like an artillery unit. So we're going to have to be careful, because I think they have a very similar range to survival rifle. So we're going to have to do a lot of manual dodging, I think. But the idea here is that I want to attract it to those turrets. It's already coming down there, actually, but... what are you doing? You're melee attacking the granite door, so you would actually end up there. Well, we can try and get a few extra shots in on it, why not? Can you get a shot from here? Yeah, you can. Okay, it's already aiming at me. So we run away. Is it still aiming at me? It is. Yeah, it stopped, so we do it again. Take that. It's already stopped aiming. Oh! Alright, fine. Rorax is on fire and running around trying to put it out, so... we done screwed up. No, run. Yeah. Don't try and shoot right after you put that fire out, because it's aiming at you. That was cheating. Its gun was totally down. It did not have a shot. Rorax, you go deal with the burns. I don't want you to end up with burn scars. Yeah, Inferno Cannon. What are you attacking? You are just moving. Now you're attacking a granite wall. But you're going this way, so you must be attacking one of these granite walls? I don't know. Oh, I saw a forbidden mechanoid up there. You, unforbid. Cool. I restricted you to home. I should probably allow you anything. Oh, something else. I don't know how I manage this. I need to give you the man, not Stefan Sir Heck. I don't know why I gave you to Sir Heck. Very strange behaviour from me. But now Penelope has the correct bond, and so the man will stop feeling sad about having Penelope assigned elsewhere. Yeah. Hungry? Well, go eat then. Wearing worn out apparel, yes. You're all wearing armor vests that you shouldn't be wearing. This guy's really annoying, because I have to kind of keep my eye on it. But it's so slow moving that it never really gets anywhere. What are you doing, the man? I don't know what you were doing. You were doing something. Yeah, turrets are still running. Those ones are off. That's good. Alright, I'll see you in the morning. So, the centipede is actually going north. It's skipping right around these. It probably knows those turrets are on. Or it figures it's got an easier way in if it goes this way. Would you flick that, please, Ipsis? Thank you. I mean, that works. Where are you going now? Melee attacking granite door. Are you going to attack this one? Well, turn that on and that off. Go on. Go around. So slow. At some point we'll get you. It's just distracting me from my actual goals. Alright, we've basically got what we want. So the idea here is that I am going to create granite walls. Like this. Okay, so we have a tunnel. And that tunnel's going to remain open at the top. And we're going to put sandbags there. We're going to deconstruct this stuff. Embrasure, but I kind of want to cancel these. Because I want to replace them with embrasures. Put granite wall there and there. Oop. And granite block embrasures there. Next, I want to create a dumping stockpile here. Wait. No. Here. 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 And here. We'll have to remove that. We'll fix that last one later. Delete that for now. And just clear, well, we'll set one of them, clear this one, and make sure that it can store chunks. We'll block steel slag chunks. And then I'm going to copy this and paste it into each of these. Why is every second row chunks, you might be asking, because some of you will recognize this. And the reason for that is Tynan was sneaky. I don't know whether it was in an update changelog or not, but if you have, where's a good example? Say this row of chunks, right? If you have a character start to move over these chunks, it will slow down initially, but then because it's continuing to cross chunks, it will actually get a small speed increase, so it ends up going faster. If you have it broken up, one chunk, one empty space, one chunk, one empty space, they end up going slow, get a tiny speed boost on this tile, but then end up going slow again. So overall, if you had this line solid here and then this one next to it, and had every other one as a chunk, the character moving across this line would beat the character moving across the one with every other chunk. Okay? So we want every other chunk to be filled with chunks, which are these things, obviously. So we're also going to tell them to move this stuff, because that will get it all moved. We can move some of the stuff that's not granite, since we haven't been using that. And that way, hopefully, I'll move it to those areas, because I don't think we have enough space in here for everything I'm telling them to move. And they'll try and move it down there instead. So there we go. That is what we're going for. And hopefully it works out. And we have so many wonderful constructors in our team that this is going to get built very quickly. And then once this is built, we're going to move these turrets to every window, right? So that the turrets get to shoot down at these guys. We're going to deconstruct these two. And replace them with proper granite wall. You don't have to replace those corners with granite wall, but I do because I want nice things. I want it to look good as well as be functional. And we'll end up removing this as well. It's almost nighttime again. Okay, and the other thing I want you guys to build is sandbags. And these sandbags are simply so that we can put our own guys behind the sandbag wall and they can shoot down the tunnel as everything comes up it. And then these windows have the turrets in them and can shoot at them. Or we'll put these two turrets up here by the sandbags actually, I think. So anyway, there we go. We've also got shallow moats now. Ooh. Oh, hello. My friend. You weren't dealt with. Forgot about you. Get shot. Get shot. Doesn't matter which door you go to, you're going to get shot. So just get shot. What are you doing? Okay, that's fine. Why have the... oh no, the turrets didn't stop shooting. For some reason they felt like they stopped shooting for a bit. Are you gonna die soon? Not really. You need to prioritize putting out the fire on that turret though, because turrets that die explode. Alright, we're done here. Shut it down. Harvest it for plasteel and components. What's going on, guys? You are cowering. You don't need to cower anymore. It is dead. Or going to be dead, anyway. So that ended up going well, eventually. Can we reinstall these? We can. Wonderful. Reinstall here. You get reinstalled here. Now, there is argument to be made that I put these turrets too close together, or that the tunnel isn't wide enough. Because if one turret does explode, it probably will reach the other one, but I think a 3 wide gap might be like exactly on point, so we can hope for that. But I think we can finally turn off our turrets. Yeah, because we're finally eating into our power supply too by leaving them on. So we'll turn this stuff off now that the immediate danger is over. And I'll see you in the morning. It is morning. I've removed the bottom section here. They've reinstalled the turrets up there. And so we can tell, it's no longer an interior area. So I'm very happy about that. It's now the outdoors again. There isn't actually a big problem with this being counted as a giant room. In fact, in a way, it's cheaty because it counts as a very luxurious and expensive interior because it's so huge. But so it gives people good moodlets. But again, it's my propensity not to abuse things just because I can, right? If I can tell that that was clearly not intended, then I want to make sure that it isn't carried forward. So they're finally putting these down, and as you can see, they get slowed down so much by going through there. So anything that comes up from the south will be shot quite a lot before they reach us. Or at least that's the idea. No one's really had time to research, which is sad. So now that we've done that down there, the question is, what do we want to work on now? Good question, me. What do we want to work on now? Right, I was going to work on the orbital trade station. So an orbital trade station is under MISC? Yeah. So this trade beacon, I think it going here is just fine. Maybe I should put it in range of power. don't really want to put it down there close to that entrance. Why don't we put it here? So this will allow us to communicate, or rather trade, with incoming spacefaring vessels that have goods and services. The only issue with that is I need a communications desk, and we'll probably try and fit it in here somewhere now that I know that we can only have one multi-analyzer. I'm going to chop that down. I'm also going to replace this area with, do you look better? Utilitarian concrete tiles, cheap and quick to move around on, but neutral in terms of looks. Yes, I don't want just this ugly platform of concrete. 1, 2. I mean, that should be enough. So what I'm creating here is just an area that grass can't grow on or trees can't grow on, that will allow us to set a stockpile. And you'll see what I'm going to do with the stockpile once that's down. The other thing we need though is a comms table. And yeah, I reckon there's a good spot for it. Either there or there, it doesn't really matter. So we'll put you there. We'll put another couch down. Making things super special. Oh, we made the other one out of elephant, didn't we? Do we have enough elephant left? We do. 2 elephant skin armchairs. It's kind of gross, actually. But there we go, comms table. And we also have our concrete area, so I'm going to create a stockpile zone. And basically, I'm going to clear all, and I'm going to make it the lowest priority possible. So, what happens is that when we get somebody who wants to trade, what I'll do is I'll quickly set this to something like critical importance, and then set what I want to sell to be moved there, and then the guys will take that from here and put it here, and then that will make it available to be sold at the comms table. But now that we have a comms table, we'll start seeing ships in space come overhead, so we'll be able to trade with them, which will make things a lot easier in terms of trade. And now that those have been set, we can remove these stockpiles. Oops. Delete zones. There we go. Right, and that will leave those chunks to just sit there, unless I accidentally ask somebody to make things out of limestone or slate, and then they'll probably try and take from these areas, but that's okay. We won't. We're using granite. Granite's not the best material for nice looking things, but that's not my problem. We've got gun complexes complete now. Allows the production of new non-AI controlled gun complex for colony defense. Very nice. So next, we now have access to military grade turrets. These ones are automated as well, but they're better than the improvised gun turrets that we have access to now. But we needed gun complex in order to be able to access these. So next, what do we want? Had a breakdown at the machining table, that's sad. I'm going to pause this for now. Electric smelting. Allows the smithing of items without fuel. The electric smelters use heat and strong electromagnets. Useful. Metal from slag chunks and other items. Right, this is the one, because I wanted to break down unused weapons, similar to the thing that I'm doing with unused or useless cloth items at the tailoring bench. So we'll grab that one. Something we should actually do here is deconstruct this. It's sad to see it go, but we need to get a... Whoops. We need to get a... Where are you? A electric tailoring bench, because it's so slow what we're doing right now. But we'll have to wait until they get up and deconstruct that. And before you do that, actually, I'll just cancel the... Cancel? Yeah. I want to see if I can copy this stuff. I I don't think I can. No, because I'll have to set them up. So, tell you what, I'm going to deconstruct this table and then I will be back once I've set up the new machine one. Alright, I didn't get a chance to set it up. We've got an infestation somewhere. Oh, good. And of course, it's right there. So, I don't know whether we've had an infestation on this game before. I think I've explained an infestation, but I don't think we've had one. So this is going to be tricky. And the reason why it's tricky is because I hadn't properly set things up here yet. But something we could find out is security, gun complex. Let's make you out of granite blocks. And put you here. So gun complex, as you can see, is quite big. But the idea here is that simply it's super strong man controlled turret. So we're probably going to put Rorax behind it, and then we're going to have somebody go and open this door and run for it. That'll lead the bugs out, and then they'll get shot by the gun complex. That's the plan anyway. This infestation's not actually going to do anything until we annoy it. It might try and dig around, it might try and destroy a couple of things, but I'd rather we survived than dealt with that. Colonist needs treatment. Rorax, why did you go in there? Like, actually. Just don't. You've caused so many problems by doing that. What are you even doing? You're cowering, as you should be. It's fine. Where are you going? Oh, you're repairing it. That's fine. But don't you dare go in, I swear. Okay, somebody is finally building the gun complex. No. Alright, here's what's going to happen. For now, we're going to clear the home area out of here. Stop it. Just stop it. Stop trying to go in there. Not allowed. Oh, I keep pausing every time somebody goes near here because, well, I think you know why. See? Huge, big, heavy machine gun. So, Curie, you? Yes, you are. Rorax. Man it. Yeah. Right. Curie. Balgabor. The man. You can go stand behind there, actually. Curie can as well. Balgabor, I choose you. I'm sorry. What? Cleaning a building rubble. Okay. Now just stop. And I'll hold it open. And then you're gonna run away. Why I do that on high speed rather than slow speed, Balgabor is going to get destroyed. I'm sorry, Balgabor. Excuse me! Get on that gun turret! Okay, I'm back in time. And the reason I save scummed is because I made so many personal mistakes during that it's ridiculous. Like not going on to a slow speed when Balgabor opened the door so I could run him away properly. Not setting Rorax to be drafted so she didn't run away from the gun complex when they got close. We have more rampaging elephants. That's fun. And they're going to come from down here. So this might equally be interesting though. So how about we have fun with this? Rorax, you're drafted. Now that things can get in. The man, Curie, and Balgabor, you're also drafted. Come down here. Okay, are we going to beat the elephants here? That's the question. We should. The guns are on. And we'll get our first look at whether this works or not. Okay, there please. Belgabor, there. The man. You can shoot through this window. Or these windows. And Rorax, you go stand right there. And Penelope, I'm sorry, but you go there. That's going to annoy the man, but I don't want Penelope getting destroyed by elephants. Alright, let's see how this goes. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's better. You three, back. No, further back than that, please. Back, 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 back. No, don't, wait, what? Misclicking. Okay. And run back this way. Go guys, go. Alright. So that was 3 extremely high HP enemies. So we can see how it can sort of work, which is nice. Undraft, we'll put Penelope back on unrestricted, and the man. Should we try and rescue the elephants? What have we got? Male, male, and you're dead, so it doesn't matter. No. If I had a male and a female, I'd rescue them, but I don't. You're stargazing. That's fine. We'll just let the elephants bleed out. What are you doing? We're repairing the granite wall. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Something we should make sure is set around here is that this is all counted as home area, because if it's going to get bloody, we want it to get cleaned so that people around here don't get disgusted. I'm really annoyed about this. That could have been fun if I handled it properly. Unfortunately, I made so many dumb mistakes. Oh, we have blight. So we lost our crop, but good thing we have so much stored up. We still have a lot of potatoes. We don't have any rice. We're running low on meat. We're going to have a lot more meat, apparently. 3 elephants worth. And I should allow sowing of rice now, since we have no rice. Cool. Alright. So, I think it's probably a good time to leave things here. I was kind of hoping that we'd see something from the trade station before the end of the episode, but we'll have to leave it there. Did we end up getting a completed weapon? It has a lot of stuff left on it. Did we end up making any of them? Nah. That's fine. We've got lots of plasteel. Something I should start doing with that plasteel is replacing doors with plasteel, because plasteel is extremely durable. I think plasteel door has 700 health. Anyway, I think we'll leave it there. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.